So, Halo Infinite's campaign was revealed after long last today, introducing new weapons, characters, environments, and more. There's actually quite a lot to take in and try to understand, but I'm sure there will be hundreds and hundreds of videos talking about every minor little thing. Here, I just want to touch a bit broadly upon a few different areas. First up, we got mobility. It appears that 343 might have finally taken the hint and removed a majority of it, or at least it wasn't present in the demo that they presented to us. However, notably there is still sprint, which I kind of figured would retain in some form, some way, but here we go, it's just good old-fashioned regular sprint. Which I'm still not too positive belongs in Halo, but that's a different video topic for a different time. There also appears to be some sort of small sidestep or strafe. It's hard to tell honestly, but it looks pretty minimal, and it looks pretty ideal for close encounters. I doubt you'll be using it much to get out of the way of incoming warthogs. But what you might use is the Chief's newest toy, a grapple hook. Yeah, this thing was rumored to have been leaked about a year ago, and sure enough, here it is. Good to know that the leak was real after all. But yeah, the grapple hook is here, and it looks okay. I mean, coming off the heels of Doom Eternal, the way it works here seems pretty mild and kind of oddly slow. When the Chief uses it to latch onto a brute and pull himself close, it feels like he's coming at him at roughly the speed of a sloth. It looks a little awkward, but with that being said, the application of the grapple hook is still really cool. I imagine with Infinite being an open world game, it'll really ease the player's time getting around and climbing to explore. It also shows the Chief using the grapple hook to pull a fusion coil towards him so he can take it and then throw it at an enemy, which is kind of cool. But then I remember just how sensitive those fusion coils usually are in-game and question how the hell it didn't blow up in his face as the arrow from the hook penetrated the tank. There were a handful of new guns shown off in the demo as well, a new pistol, assault rifle, and a brute plasma thingy, along with a new plasma weapon called the Plasma Carbine, which at a glance looks like it serves a similar role of that as a battle rifle, as it appears to fire 3-round bursts at the target. The guns looked pretty good and have a really nice punch to them. The audio design so far seems incredible and worthy of being called Halo. Lastly, I think it's going to be impossible to discuss Halo Infinite without talking about the graphics. When the demo started and the first cutscene played, it looked pretty damn good. Brohammer looks great with some truly top tier animation going. The Pelican and inside looks great too, with highly detailed textures and some pretty good lighting. However, the second the player takes control and steps out of the Pelican, the whole game seems to drop in visual quality, rather drastically. I think one of the biggest offenders are the main antagonists themselves, the brutes. I'm not entirely sure what happened here, but they quite literally look like someone stuck a clay figure inside of a microwave. The best way I can put it is by relating it to a past Halo graphical issue. Back in the original Halo 2 days, the cutscenes would start, but most of the textures wouldn't load in at like the same speed. So everything would look kind of like mashed potatoes for a few seconds, and then boom, the texture would finally load and pop in. The only difference is that Infinite's textures never popped in. I know I probably sound a little harsh here, but please believe me and trust that this is coming from a place of pure love and concern. Halo Infinite is still set to launch this holiday season. That could be anywhere from 3 to 4 months. That's it. That's not very long. That's not very much time at all in the world of game creation. It concerns me that it took 5 damn years and 3 months before launch to finally see something about this game. So this is it. This was 343 Industries' big moment to come out guns literally blazing to show what they've done. And what do we get? An 8-minute demo with awkward enemy encounters and dripping visuals. Don't get me wrong, I think there is a great game hiding behind the surface of these blemishes, but this needs to be nearly flawless if Halo hopes to ever achieve mass mainstream attention again. I understand that open world games usually demand a hit on visual fidelity, but come on, there's actual pop in. and enemies with no shadows and low-resolution textures. This is your flagship IP, Microsoft. Where is the push? The fire? Where is the fucking passion? Look, what they showed today looks good and has endless potential. I just really hope they somehow manage to show us some of the worst bits in the game, because I know this game can be great. I know it can be the spark to reignite the legendary flames of Halo. I just need to see why I believe that. I need to see why I believe.